Do you want to tell me about the first song, Anchors? Just a little bit from your perspective.
I think being a really good exemplifier of a lot of the things that we try to do as a band, which is like kind of challenging the normal structure of pop music and kind of mixing around the placement of choruses and verses, or just not doing them basically, and kind of there's about 2/3 of the way through the song it completely cuts and switches almost to a completely different song, but melodically kind of tied together and thematically tied together, I think, very logically. And that song, it's one of my favorite songs, honestly, to play live. It talks a lot about where we have been as a band for the last year, feeling that, we kind of got to this precipice where we kind of have to be more active and kind of pursuing what we want to achieve as a band. And there's been just so much happening for us in the last year, and so many changes for us as a band, and so much growth for us as a band. That's kind of what the song is about. It's about us kind of leaving where we were before behind and going someplace new and achieving new goals.
And then there's When You're in Love, passionate song.
Well, actually, my girlfriend and I were drinking a lot
You're
of
all
beer
red-faced
and
right
a
now.
lot of, I know, because I'm embarrassed. I was trying to write her a love song, but then I played it to John a couple days before we recorded, just as a joke, like sometimes he'll smoke a cigarette and I'll just mess around a little bit, and he fell in love with the song and he's like, let's do this, let's record it.
On the album, we had written it the day before, practiced it maybe 3 or 4 times, and the version on the album was live, and it was the first take.
Yeah, it's interesting because when I was listening to the EP just this evening with my boyfriend, he said that the music has this kind of urgency and energy to it. I can't remember if it was during the song he said that, but he said, it sounds like they recorded some of this on the first take, which is kind of a unique energy.